Hey, how's it going? It's been a while. So it's been almost 2 weeks since I posted my last video, and quite a lot has happened in the meantime. I sort of broke my own rule because I really didn't want to leave that much time between videos, but what are you gonna do? Life gets in the way sometimes. What's up? What's up with all you guys? Hope everyone's doing well. The reason I haven't been able to post too many videos in the last little while is because between work and a little bit of things going on in my personal life, I just haven't had the time. Everybody at my work, myself included, has been super busy. We've taken on a bunch of new projects, more than I think we've ever done in one season. So I'm busier than a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest right now. And also it's vacation season. So, that's understandable. People are allowed to take vacations. It's good to take vacations. It just means that when we're already short-staffed, we're short-staffed even more. But it is what it is. We'll get through it. The other issue is last weekend, my father hurt himself quite badly. Basically grenaded his right knee. So I've been pretty worried and busy with that, stopping in, visiting him pretty much every day. My parents live on my way home from work. So haven't really had a chance, been working overtime basically every day, go visit my father, get back home. By the time I've had dinner, it's already 9 o'clock, and I'm the sort of guy who's up at 5 every morning anyways, so don't really have time to post videos, make videos, edit videos, any of that stuff. But it's the Civic Long Weekend holiday here in Ontario, and I am happy for that. I finally get a chance to actually enjoy myself a little bit. I am about to be smoking some Dunhill Early Morning Pipe. It is in fact the early morning here in central Ontario. The town is just starting to wake up. You can hear dogs are starting to bark, cars are finally starting to drive. It's been a pretty quiet morning, which is good. I like that. The pipe I'm smoking right now is a new one. I don't think anyone on the channel here has seen it. I've had a bunch of new pipe orders come in the last little while, but I didn't want to overburden people with unboxing. I feel like I was doing a lot of unboxing, so. I think I may do a reveal video rather than an unboxing. Am I the only one? Does everyone else find that maybe it's just the way that I pack my pipe? I try not to pack it too firm off the get-go. But a lot of people talk about the charring light. You light the first char, you sort of get your embers going, and then your second light, it just picks up and takes off. I find it always takes 3 for me, because on my first light it puffs up. My second light, it puffs up even more. And then finally on my third, there we go, now we're smoking. Yeah, that's it. Dunhill Early Morning Pipe. This is my first time I've ever smoked it. It's interesting. I guess I should show off this pipe a little bit more. This is a Luciano, so I hope you guys can see that. This is a beautiful, beautiful pipe. I hadn't even heard of this guy before. He's Italian. It's an Italian-made pipe, made in Tuscany, Italy. All of his, now there's old Luciano and there's new Luciano. The old Luciano, I think the company started in 2007, I believe. This is a good tobacco. And then basically in 2007, he was a young upstart Italian man who wanted to get into pipes. I believe his father was into pipes. and he sort of wanted to carry on that tradition, but it sounded like there had been a bit of disjoint between him and his father's generation. Like, it seemed like he didn't really have all of his father's tools or his father's name to sort of work off of, so he had to start completely new. And when he did, all of his original fares, like the very first lines of Luciano in 2007, were only available in China. He didn't even want to let them, like, basically, I don't know if it's to say that he was embarrassed to introduce his first pipes to the Italian community. Obviously, Italy has a very, very long-standing heritage of pipe making with Savinelli and Castello, so many names. Some really good pipes come out of Italy too. In fact, some of my favorite Brighams actually are, even though the company is Canadian, they're fabricated in Italy, and then I think they're finished here. Yeah, so first pipes went out to China, and then after that they got released to the North American market, and now I think they're available in Italy. But he's changed up the company a few times since 2007, got a couple key players in, some really good pipe makers, and now he hasn't changed the name, but he introduces it as the new Luciano, as he calls it, or I guess it'd be Luciano because it's Italian. So it's the new Luciano, and they've really upped their game. As soon as I saw this pipe, I saw this was from smokingpipes.com. As soon as I saw this, I fell in love with it. So all of their newer pipes, they all come with these beautiful little, they brag about them being organic and completely biodegradable cloth bags. It's quite a nice bag. It's not your typical microfiber like I find I get on most of my other pipes, but it is nice. You can feel that it is like a very natural, non-synthetic fiber. It feels like cotton to me. But yeah, it's a good pipe. And all these newer pipes are made with three-year-old aged plateau briar. All of it is plateau briar. And a lot of the ones that I've seen, pretty much all the ones that I've seen, they're all sandblasted. But they are gorgeous. This one is a sitter. Yeah. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe I should a bit more like that. It's a sitter. Beautiful big saddle bit on it. Big acrylic saddle bit. I like it. Just going out. I've been talking too much. I have one other Luciano pipe too. Very similar to this one, but it's got a bit of a longer stem on it. This is pretty much a nose warmer. I think they call this a nose warmer, oversized giant apple, I believe is what that shape is. My other one's an apple too, but the shank here is a little bit bent up, and it's got a nice sort of longer curved stem on it. It's quite a beautiful pipe. You guys will see it soon. So, it's getting a little bit later here into the morning. I'd like to go do some fly fishing. I'm thinking about bringing a camera, but I don't know. I always worry about cameras and water, even though my camera is not super dear. Didn't really spend that much money on it, but I still worry about, you know, dunking it in the water. It only takes once and then it's gone. This early morning pipe is really, really good. Pretty famous. Like, a lot of people know early morning pipe. Anyone who's into pipe smoking knows early morning pipe, I think. The Dunhill blends seem to be pretty good. It very much is Latakia forward. Latakia forward, wow. It very much is Oriental forward. Latakia almost not at all, is what I actually meant to say. My other, I don't have too much experience with English blends. When I first started pipe smoking, I was an aromatic, like many pipe smokers. And I still very much am an aromatic. I do really like aromatics, but I have been venturing into the English the last little while. A lot of people start with things like Early Morning Pipe, or I've heard a lot of people talk about starting with Frogmorton Cellar or any of the other Frogmorton blends. But I figured I wanted the full experience, so I just jumped in to Peterson, because I really like Peterson. I just bought Peterson Old Dublin. It's described as a very full-bodied English. So I jumped right on board with that, and it was an interesting ride. I do like it now. When I first got it, I was not a fan of it really. The smoke was fine, but the smell out of the tin is so interesting. Anyway, I ramble and I rant to the point where my pipe goes out and my tea is now cold. Point is, I'm back. I haven't gone anywhere. I am going to finally come out with some tobacco reviews, some pipe reviews. I sort of covered ish both of these in this video, but I like to be organized. I'll come back with a more formal, regimented sort of rubric outlined review for this Luciano pipe, my other Luciano pipe, this particular tobacco. I guess I have to smoke it more, really. This is my first smoke. I am enjoying it though. Very, very light, which is fine. I'm not a former cigarette smoker or anything like that. I've smoked the odd cigar. Got into aromatics, which almost every aromatic can be described as light, mild to medium. This is a very mild to medium. Again, not being a heavy cigarette smoker or anything like that, I am pretty sensitive to nicotine too. And this is very it's light. It's fine. Maybe there's a little bit of a nicotine. I don't even know what I call it. I don't want to call it a hit. Like a little bit of a buzz, but it won't knock you on your ass. If you're used to nicotine, you won't even notice it. And there's a lot of people too. One of the biggest, I always look into my tobaccos before I purchase them. A lot of people say that they don't like it because it's nothing. It's got no flavor, but I totally disagree with that. I can definitely taste the Orientals. And I guess people who are more into Orientals, people who are into Balkans and stuff like that would get that, but people who are heavy English smokers, I guess they just can't taste it. I wonder if maybe those people are also your heavy cigarette smokers or your heavy cigar smokers. Maybe they've burned all the taste buds out of their head. But who knows? Well, judging by the street traffic and the amount of sun that's starting to beam down, it's time to get to stepping. I think I'm gonna have to grab my fly fishing gear and get out of here if I want to catch anything. Before it gets too hot. Today's supposed to be better. We've been in a crazy heat wave here in central Ontario. Really, really, really hot. Like, really hot. With the Humidex, it felt like 38 the day before yesterday. It's not good for working outside, and I work outside most days. I'm in and out of a truck, but it's still not fun. So, There are more videos coming. All the videos I had previously promised are still coming. I'm working on them, bits and pieces. I should hopefully have a lot more time to do stuff like that this weekend. So, pipe videos, tobacco videos. The ones that are currently on the go are bloopers video. This one should be posted by Sunday. It'll be up by Sunday morning. A couple others, just got to get to editing. I think I'm just about to get Windows 10 on my computer. I signed up for Windows 10, but I'm waiting for the download because they put everybody in queue because they didn't want their servers to crash, which is understandable but annoying. It's also annoying that I guess maybe they're going like a ticket process. They're going by the time that you reserved, because my wife reserved first, and she has hers already. Like they've already sent her her invite. She's already downloaded it. I don't have anything. I guess I reserved a couple days after her. But maybe I'll give a review of that too, to let people sort of make their own conclusions about it, show them, see what they like, see what they don't like. Everything I've seen, it looks like it's better than Windows 8. Maybe a little better than Windows 8.1, which wasn't that bad if you ask me. But anyway, I've taken up enough of your time. Enjoy your weekend. Get outside. The weather should be nice. It might rain a little bit, but still better being outside, even if it's a little rainy, than being stuck inside. Anyway, folks, have a good one.